Morning, Monday, people. So let's see what's going on. So we got the Camaros here was covered up just because we were working on some other stuff. So let's see. Lisa has done a fine job, yes, and I'm doing a horrible job filming, but that's why you guys watch us, because we show it how it is. So you remember we got all the carpet, ended up getting the carpet laid in there properly. Lisa went to town and put the console in. She's got the bucket seats all cleaned up and in. She's got the seat belts installed, back seat, package tray up in there. She's been working away. She put all the headliner back in it. Talented girl, that Lisa. And I just don't have the patience for it. Anyway, so our little, oh, I got some now. If you guys remember, we got a 56 Chevy in the back bay. We had the fenders blasted, and of course, you know, when you blast them, this is what you find. But this is actually very good. A couple little holes like that on this fender, not bad for being 1956. Now this fender, though, in the other case, you know, I mean, actually, to be honest, that's not bad either. But we're going to get a cap for that, because it's gone all inside, as you can see. Because for the price of the cap to buy it, the time I sit there and try and make it, which we could do, we got the stuff here to do it, but the time you try and make that kind of bullshit, you can just buy it cheaper. So that's what's going on there. We'll show you the Chevy here in a moment. Now the little pickup, the C10, if you remember, I've been working away here on that. So I finished getting that rocker panel on there. And then I got to get around this pole here. Got the cab corner on the back. That's all done. So that's all finished, and I got all the, can't see it, but I got all the inner rockers on. She's all solid. And remember, now we're going to finish dismantling this truck all inside, get the glass out of it. The cab's going to come off the frame, and then the cab's going to get blasted. And you know damn well, as soon as it comes home from blasting, there'll be some holes somewhere that'll come up, because it just is the way it is. There's always something that blasting brings up. But we're hoping very little. Okay. Let's get over here. The 56 Ford, the Victoria, that's been laying around forever, the engine is finally, apparently, going to be here in a week or so. Oh, thank God. Because I want to get this thing done and get it out. And this truck here, Gord's from Kid Equipment. You need a trailer, see Gord at Kid Equipment. It's got 3 or 4 locations. Anyway, this truck here, we're waiting on a steering wheel, then we just got to, then we can actually drive it, put the wheel on, take it for a burn down the road, we'll tune it, set it up. And we got to finish doing the paintwork inside. Then he's going to take it back for now. He's going to cruise it for the season. Then he'll bring it back when fall comes, and we're going to paint the thing. Satin black on top of gloss black. So wherever you see the maroon or red or whatever you think that is, that's going to be gloss black. And where the purple is, the dark color, that's going to be satin black. Now you remember that little cab I told you was coming? Well, there it is. This was one I was telling you about. Look at the rust all down in here. Now this has been blasted and we epoxy primered it. It's all rusted out in there. You know, we got the rockers are gone. He wants me to fill in the gas hole. Let me get some lights on out here. Let's see. It's cold. Lights ain't gonna light up right away. We got to get this in the shop. I got to get started on it too. But if you can see down, all down inside, that is where your kick panels are. It's completely, I don't know if you can see this, completely rusted out up underneath there. Same as the other side. You can see the daylight shining through. Oh, let's get up here. It's even rusted. See on the inside where I showed you? Well, that's it there, right through. So you get all that from the inside of it. All gone there. Gain up in there. So you can see a bit down in there, guys. We'll get some better shots of this. Like I say, if you guys want to see what's going on here, check out our website, oldtimegarage.ca. And on our website, there's a little icon at the very bottom. Looks like a camera. You can click on that. We are on Instagram. We do post some pictures up there on Instagram. So check us out. Okay. There's the 56 Chevy. It's all in, it's all been blocked. And that's its first primer. Now it needs second primer. Now this job here, this was a job we did just not even a year ago. I don't know if we ever showed it. It's one of those little Volkswagen Rabbit trucks. And the guy got sideswiped in an accident. Doesn't that suck? He barely drives it, and when he does take it out, someone comes along and ran right into the side here, hit it roughly here on, and sideswiped it in. So we got Bruce in there, and Bruce did a fine job fixing it all. He hammered and dollied all that metal out. He straightened it out. He actually stripped it right back down and re-straightened out what was in there. He wasn't happy. He wanted to make sure it was better, plus the customer didn't want a whole shit pot full of body filler in there. And he did a good job, because see these lines here? These lines are very hard to get, and he did an awesome job. He got all those nice and straight. Very good job he did there. So that's good. So that was one we kind of snuck in. So we're going to send her off here hopefully this week and get that painted up. And as you can see, we got all sorts of stuff going on here. The body shop is full. We got a bunch more stuff coming in. I can't tell you what's coming in, God. There's so much I don't remember. On the 56, we got our secret body man, who we'll call Wilson. He's been going to town. You're all out there saying, who is this guy? He's just a guy. He's just a local guy from out here in Chilliwack that's been doing body work for a lifetime. And he's a frame straightener too. And there's like 3 or 4 shops that go and hire him all the time to straighten frames because he's that good at it. He's an old school body man. He's been doing it for a lifetime. He brought some of his old school tools here. He knows what's going on. He's good and he's quick. I'm actually surprised. I mean, Bruce is younger. Bruce is in his 40s, like myself. And Bruce is extremely quick. But this guy's almost like right on Bruce's ass. He's that good. No messing around. He comes in the morning. He says, what am I working on? You tell him and you don't see him for the rest of the day. He just works. He doesn't even stop for lunch. He eats his lunch while he's working. So that's good for me. He's not standing around eating and bullshitting. He's working like he should be doing, making me money. And when you make me money, well then raises get handed out. When you stand around and don't make me money, fuck you. Isn't that the way it goes? That is the way it goes in the real world. Anyway, so he's awesome. So he's been working away. Remember them Ford pickup that the father and son brought in? There's the hood. That's in first primer. And I don't know where the fenders went. Oh, right here behind us. There's the fenders right there. Yeah. So, let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and you can see our lovely snow that you just saw in the previous video. That was on the weekend. Well, here's what's left of it. Seeing how it's, you know, it's during the week now. This is what's left. So the it's disappearing slowly. Thank God. Anyway. So remember, folks, it's always a good time at Old Time Garage. Can't even get that out right. You can tell. Check out our website. We've got lots of shirts, decals, all sorts of shit up for sale. We've got some new decals out there with our logo that say Old Time Garage, and they got a girl riding the logo. That's right. Check it out. I'm not going to tell you anymore. Check it out. You'll see them out there. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you later.